Have you seen this new water filter from Sawyer? It's called the Tap Filter, Water Filtration System. When I saw it on Amazon this last week, I knew I wanted to check it out, so I ordered it. Here it is, and today I want to share it with you. Stay tuned. Hello friends and family, thanks for checking in. For anyone new here, my name is Russell Liston, and I'm here to help you as you prepare every needful thing. First off, I am a sucker for a water filter. I have used a number of Sawyer water filters in the past few years, and when I saw that they had a new product out, I wanted to get my hands on it and give it a try. Like I said, I did purchase this off Amazon, and I paid $36.49. A few things that caught my attention about this product was, number one, it was new. So that meant that I don't already own it. The second thing is that it connects to a sink. So the other Sawyer products that I have, you actually use a bag and squeeze the water through in that system. So I was kind of excited to see how this worked. And the third thing is that on the back it said that it can filter up to 500 gallons per day. That is a lot of water, and that's what caught my attention. Okay, let's open this thing up and see what's inside. So this packaging is kind of interesting. It's just a very simple shrink wrap that's on the box. As you can see, there is the water filter there. And then as we get these things out of here, let's kind of see what's going on here. So it looks like we've got everything out of the packaging there. They've got some directions here for us to take a look at. A lot of instructions. We'll have to look through these in just a minute. And then on the back I noticed that they were kind of telling me what was what. So we have the filter, and number 2 is the backwash piece. Number 3 is the threaded spigot adapter right there. Number 4 is the dual threaded adapter. Number 5 is the tap gauge. We're going to use this in a little bit, I'm sure, to find out what we can put this on. And number 6 is what they're calling an extension hose. So we'll see how that works also. And with that has this other little nipple and a little gasket there. I mentioned that one of the things that makes this filter different than other water filters is that it connects to a pressurized water source. So whether that's your kitchen sink or some other faucet in the home, or even your outside hose bib, it's going to be able to hook up to that and use that pressurized water to filter and to make clean for you. So the first thing I want to do is I want to use this gauge here and go and find a sink to be able to use this on. Let's start with the kitchen sink and see what it does. I can tell just by looking at it that that is not going to work. Let's try this bathroom and see how it does. Nope, it doesn't fit on that either. Here's another bathroom. Let's give it a try. Now, once again, that little gauge will not go over the top. Okay, so that was a little bit frustrating as I went around the house and tried to use the tap gauge to find out which tap I could use the filter on. It didn't fit on any of them. And so that was very frustrating. But I came back to my pieces and I realized that both the filter and the backflush adapter look very similar, or they are the same, in this rubber gasket that's on them. And so I thought, well, I'll try the backflush one and see if I can get this to fit on to this sink, because it was pretty close. And as I was able to just go like that, it kind of slid right on there and worked. And then I was able to take it off, and from what I can tell, I don't think I've hurt it. And so we're going to practice with this sink and see how the filter system works. So now that we've found a sink to work with, let's take a little bit closer look at the filter. So as you can see on it, it says flow. So obviously the dirty water is going to come in this side, it's going to flow through the filter and then come out this side. Sawyer has put a cap on this, which has a little flip top to try to help keep that end clean, or it can be removed, but the choice is yours how you want to do that. Okay, the other thing that it says on the filter is that it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. The first thing it says is attach to tap. Number 2 is turn on water. And number 3 is filter into clean vessel. And so those are the easiest 1, 2, 3 steps that we're going to go through as we test this thing out. Okay, let's do step number 1. We will attach to the tap. Oh good, that was very simple. Now I'm going to open up the cap down below and turn it on and see if water will flow through. There it goes. Water is definitely flowing through that filter very easily, with actually quite a bit of pressure. And now that the filter is hooked onto the sink, there are only about 3 to 4 inches of space between the bottom of the filter and the sink. So it would be very tricky to get anything into there except for maybe a small glass to be able to fill up. So I understand now what this extension set is for. So let's put that together. I'm going to take off this white cap and twist on this nipple piece. And then slide on this clear hose. Okay. Oh yeah, so now any sort of container that you were to bring into this area, you'd be able to fill up and be able to use that filter. So that is pretty cool. Depending upon your water source, and if you start to notice that the flow of water is decreasing or going slower, you may need to do what they call a backwash or a backflush. And simply all we're going to do is remove the filter from the sink. We'll take off this extender. And now we're going to connect. And so it was going this way with the flow. Now we're going to turn it upside down. We're going to attach this other backflow adapter to it. And now slide that onto the sink. Now when we turn the sink on, any of the particles or contaminants that were on the outside of the filter edges are going to be flushed off from the filter. So we'll turn that on and allow that to work. And now, depending upon how dirty the filter is, it might take a few minutes, but it's going to remove those particles and then you'll have a fresh, clean new filter to work with. Because of this little backwash adapter that they've given us and this dual threaded adapter, we were able to put these two pieces together. And then if you have other Sawyer filters, like for instance I have a Sawyer Mini, it can actually just twist on to this and you'd be able to use this same setup with the micro or the Sawyer Mini, or if you have a Sawyer Squeeze, the same thing, because they just twist onto this. So you can twist any other type filter you have onto this and to be able to use it in the same manner. The next thing that I'd like to show you is this little adapter that they use to hook up to the hose spigot or the hose bib. And so all it is it has the same threads as a regular garden hose, and then the other side is smooth. And simply all you do is just twist it on like that. Take your filter and slide it on to the smooth side and then twist the tap very slowly. We don't want too much pressure coming out. And there you have it, filtered water. All right, well this was a pretty fun journey. We opened up the new package, we tested it out, it worked. And now I have one more filter to add to my collection. I thought it was kind of cool how I could connect it to the hose outside and to the sink in the bathroom and be able to filter that water so that if there was a boil alert, I would be able to use this filter to keep using the water that's already in the lines and not have to squeeze it or use some other sort of gravity filter operation. I would be interested to know if you have this system already, how you are using it, and if you're liking it or not. Please let me know in the comments below. If water treatment is something that you're checking out right now, I've done a number of videos and created a playlist. I'll leave that at the end of this video. If you want to, please check that out. Once again, I'd like to thank you for your time, and may God bless you as you prepare every needful thing. Thank you.